What's up, guys? Barry Gaming. You're back with some more Idle Heroes, and today I've had a request from a lot of new and returning players because they keep saying us talking about this game mode right down here in the bottom corner, Star Expedition, but they don't really understand it, and they don't know why most people build accounts with Lord of Your Aspen, mainly to enjoy this game mode. Well, this is probably one of the most elite bosses in the game that is fun to work towards as far as hero building, artifact building, and team building. So this is one thing that a lot of people enjoy, and it comes around one time a month. Essentially, it's here for like a week, and then it's gone for 3 weeks, and then it returns. There are a ton of competition in the tippy top of the league too. If you actually take a look at the ranks, you'll see a lot of guilds really push progression. However, once you jump in here, it is a bit confusing. So we're going to be going over this for you guys here today. If it's your first time doing Star Expedition or actually learning about it, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know if you just started the game, you returned, because again, a lot of people are returning to the game right now from 3 to 4 years in the past, and there's a lot of new game modes, a lot of new systems, and sometimes, well, let's be honest, a lot of times it's not explained very well. So when you jump in here on day one, this is what it's going to look like. Now, the first thing to understand is how you're going to actually gain power in this game mode. And there's a little button down here called Advanced. This is the first thing you should visit the second you open Star Expedition right here. Now, you can add up to 12 heroes to automatically upgrade them to a higher level. Now, you don't want to necessarily do that with any of your heroes that are already V4 because it doesn't really do anything. I kind of probably show you down here, though. If you take a hero that does not have any void imprinting, you'll notice it didn't have it previously. There's no void imprinting. It'll give it all the way up to V4. Now, if you do something a little different where, actually, I wonder if I have any non-E5 heroes or any 10 stars or anything like that. I do. I have a 10 star right here. If you put a 10 star in or anything or a 10 star or above, it'll automatically upgrade it to an E5. It won't give it the void imprinting. It'll just bring it up to the next power system. Now, you'll probably see us do a couple of things here in the first few days. One of the things we do is we do add a couple heroes in for our main team here just to give them more survivability. But again, this is the first place you're going to be getting power. Number two is understanding the imprints here. So there's a ton of different symbols that are, I'm just going to call like prefixes, and there's a lot of icons that are suffixes here. We're going to get these from the game mode, so keep your eyes peeled. We're going to go into level 1 right here first, and we're going to go purify. Don't worry about difficulty until much later. So there are some paths that are most optimal. You want to go the shortest route to the boss so you can make the most progression every single day. So for my sake, we kind of already have like a really strong team. I don't need to swap anything in or out. I can just chuck my team in and win, which is pretty cool. Now, if you're a newer player, there's going to be one of these you want to go for the most, and it's called Osis. Osis is the one you're going to use with your main damage dealer, whoever it is on your account, even if it's Eloise, and hopefully you have like a bunch of carries or Azraels or something like that to slot in, because Osis is a buff that's going to let you get more power the more times your allies die, and guess what? Carries and Azraels revive, which is very important. Now here, I don't see anything good, so I'm just going to grab what I want. There is another power system, although, to talk about, and that is the fact that every single monster is maxed out here. You don't even have to have that monster unlocked. You just get access to every monster leveled up to max, which is pretty convenient, to be honest here. So yeah, let's go back to our SE boss team. Just keep clearing for now, and we're going to be hunting for a couple things. So once you get to the advanced strategies, cause is going to be one of them that you're going to want to go for, and then once you get even further in the game, it changes to a different one yet again. So basically, you're just going to go through. We're going to try to grab cause. You want to most likely try to grab Osis, because that is one of the easiest early game free strategies to go for. But again, you can only go so far on the first day because, well, you only have so many attempts every single day to fight the battles. So we're just going to go through. We're going to get everything done here, cleared out, grab the best of the best. Occasionally, when I say occasionally, I mean very rarely, you'll see a 4-star version of something pop up. That is very rare to find. It usually super buffs the damage of your team, but also makes surviving a little bit more difficult. So we're going to continue on here, trying to find what we want. We're hoping to find more cause pieces. And as you're going through this, you don't have to wait. You can actually go through and equip these items as you get them. You don't have to wait. If you get duplicates, just know you can look at the different ones. They each have different attack and HP values, so keep your eyes peeled for that as well. We're going to keep going through here and hopefully get everything we need to get our team running on day one, although day one is usually not that big of a deal. If you are a free-to-play player, early game player, even getting to the point we are right now might be a little difficult. You might not be able to beat a lot of these in one attempt, but you will notice different waves have different colorings. White is the easiest, blue's the next difficult, purple, the red is after that, and then of course there are the mini boss waves that we're going to jump into right here. These are really not anything special per se. Nothing really to talk home about, but there's one boss monster in there who has some special effects. That's about it. So we're going to continue on to level 3. Now, level 3, you're not going to be able to complete, even if you're doing what we're doing, one-shotting everything, because you can only get so far. And there's a reason why pushing these is going to be very, very important for your team. And that's because each one of these levels has a buff or manipulates the big boss in some way until 10 people in your guild figure it out. So again, you're going to have to be in a guild for this. You're going to want to be pushing progression with your guild. Got all these attempts done, and you'll notice we have the star blessings down here. So you'll see a 0 out of 10 when you get 10 people clear a specific one out, where you can see like right here, we have 10 of this one. It turns off an ability, or it changes the way the combat goes. When you have the 10 of 10, it lights up and this happens. Now, typically the boss is going to be very, very difficult to kill in the very early rounds for most people. But again, keep your eyes peeled. We are going to go through and we're going to finish setting up our cause setup for the time being here. Going for the most optimal damage setup, hopefully 8-5. Yeah, that's good. And then we're just going to go something like a secondary effect. And you can see there's different 2-piece bonuses. There's the 4-piece bonus that we're going for. So it's kind of like gear from like an MMO or from some other idle games that are out there. You just kind of want to pay attention. Let's see if we can find something good here. We don't really want any of those. I kind of like the armor break. On top of that, you can see we're getting multiple 2-piece sets. So kind of want to try to match some of this up just to really optimize the stuff we're getting. So we're getting armor break, holy damage, crit chance, and then we have our cause 4-piece. So that's good and well and happy. We got that powered up. That's most of the power systems. And then of course there is the reward system. So you will be getting one of these every single day just by logging in, and then you get, I think it's what, 4 more. So you get basically 5 attempts every single day to do the boss. And then as you clear different places, as you equip certain set bonuses, trigger the 4-piece, trigger a 2-piece, you get additional rewards that also unlock these chests. They're very nice. And again, like I said, you do need to use these attempts. You can only save up to 3 at a time. However, you should only save up to 2, because if you're at 3, the next day rolls over, you don't get a 4th one. It just stays capped at 3. So the most you want to hold on to from day to day is 2. You don't want to keep any more than 2, and you want to make sure you're using all of them up, because, well, there's all these nice rewards and everything. And then you get to the boss. The boss is a very difficult one. I don't have my team quite set up for it just yet, so I'm not going to do it live. But this boss, again, you can see the little arc around his head here. We have 2 of the buffs already taken away, and if you really want to see what he can do, you can see what these special abilities do, like Polluting Wave. This character basically says at the end of 6th round, he's just going to kill all your allies. So just dead. It doesn't matter how strong your heroes are. It's an instant kill. So until things go down, he has these tentacle monsters that help him. He has a barrier that helps protect him. And so usually the first day is a very idle day. Just get your stuff done, keep moving on. And yeah, we'll have an update video in a couple days to let you guys know how to progress as the days go on. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Again, leave a comment down below. Hit that thumbs up if that video helped you guys understand the game mode. I'd love to know what you guys want to see more of as far as videos go. And I'll see you guys next time.